My name is David Jenkins, and today I will be discussing the four phase maintenance concepts and how they are integrated into my own life. Appreciation, affiliation, anatomy, and status all play a huge part in my life. When it comes to appreciation, I constantly want to feel that way. I want to feel like I am seen as worthy, even to the point to where I feel like I deserve praise at some point in times for my actions. For example, after a basketball game, if I have the best game of my life and I score 35 points, outplay everybody, and be a positive role model to my teammates, I just feel like I deserve somewhat of a praise from my coaches or teammates. When I start to feel like I am deserving of appreciation and praise, this is when conflict can occur overall. Um, if I do not get this praise after my amazing game, I'm going to think I'm not good enough, even though I did at my absolute best. I will feel unappreciated to not only my coaches but to my whole team. Essentially, as I would have put everything I had into something, and I feel like I didn't get like any type of a praise for it at all. I think that the feeling of being unappreciated is pretty common in my life, and it has brought a lot of conflict in my life as well. Out of the terms of appreciation, affiliation, anatomy, and status, appreciation is definitely the term that has given me the most conflict issues with my friends, family, and coaches. Affiliation is important in my life as well. It helps build connections and makes one feel a part of something. An example of affiliation in my life is becoming connected with all the UNLV basketball donors. It is extremely important for me as a basketball player to become connected with the people who help fund us, not only for our program, but for as a student athlete for the rest of my life with future endeavors. Building a relationship with these people is important not only with my well-being, but the schools. The thing about these donors is the fact that I have spent so much time with them that I actually enjoy being around them and building relationships as well. And I feel like those relationships have helped, you know, build decor for the rest of my life. Set me up for long term things. I've never had any type of conflict with these donors, as being affiliated with them is nothing but a blessing. They have constantly made me feel connected and a part of their lives as well. Anatomy is also important in my life as well because I feel like the freedom to make my own decisions. I feel like my anatomy has been threatened many times by my parents. Living out of state, even as a 23-year-old, my parents still think of me as the baby. They tend to make anatomy feel threatened when they demand certain things from me or become constraining overall. For example, I'm moving soon and they have been super persistent on telling me I cannot move. It is not safe. I need to stay in the area. I am moving will bring like trouble. By them saying those things, it makes me feel like that I do not have the choice to make my own decisions overall. And the decisions that what I think is best for me. This has caused some conflict in my life with my parents because we do not see eye to eye with certain things. They think I am better off staying where I am and think I'm better off not moving. This has created tension in my relationship with my parents. I would not say this happens a lot, so I would put anatomy at the bottom of my list. But before affiliation, putting the terms in order of experiences with conflict. Lastly, status. Status is a big thing in my life as a basketball player. The feeling of status makes me feel superior, but not in the way where I think I like rule everyone. As a basketball player, having status on my team and being seen as the leader and the star player really helps me evolve as a player. I will get more playing time. I will be chosen to do the extra interviews. I'll be chosen to do some of the relationship things with the donors. I'll be chosen to start in the games and a couple other things. Having status on a team really helps give me the best experience I can, as I always chosen first and given the best opportunities. Still having to work hard for it though. I love feeling like I am recognized and treated with respect as many of the new uncomers on the team to me as the leader with status. Sorry, the newcomers of the team. Status can become a problem as well though, with other players start to feel like that they are beneath you and that you may be belittling them at times. I've had multiple times where another teammate would be competing with me at the highest status and wanted to be like the guy chosen for everything and not me. And this created a little bit of conflict within the team. My friends started to like look down upon and not like feel like they're worthy enough. Of course, when someone wants the same amount of status, especially someone who is your friend, this will start to, wear on your relationship a little bit. This created a lot of conflict, and it even got to the point to where at times we could even hang out anymore because, there was too much like tension between us and the competition. Thankfully, it got to the point where we both, were seen as leaders. We seen eye to eye, and we just told each other, we both can be alphas, but at the same time, still be very competitive towards one another. And I think that's very essential when it comes to being friends. Overall, all these concepts play a big part of my life. Appreciation, affiliation, anatomy, and status can all bring conflict into my life as well, though. But the way I handle it and determines the overall outcome. I feel like you, as I mentioned, I feel like you have control over everything in your life. I think most things in life are mental more than physical. So, the way you think it, how positive you are about things is genuinely how the outcome will be. David Jing again, and thank you.